Hey, everybody. This is HQ. What inspired this little diatribe or whatever was, a discussion we had last night regarding Alex Fine and Cassie, right? Cassie is the ex-girlfriend of P. Diddy, and it was over a 10-year, 11-year span that she endured, according to her, abuse, degradation, and all of those things under the hands of Diddy. And a year after she got away from Diddy, she married Alex Fine. Alex Fine. And they started dating after she broke up with Diddy, after they stopped being involved with him. And, she married this guy, Alex Fine, right? He was a personal trainer, an actor, entrepreneur, and he worked for Diddy. At one point, he was a trainer for Diddy. Then he became the trainer for Cassie. And that's how they met. And now currently they have two children, 5 and 3, and she's about to have a boy. 2 girls. She already have 2 girls, and now she's about to have a boy. And she's pregnant with the boy while she's on the stand testifying against Diddy, who she fled, I guess, in 2018, right? And he was, like I said, he was the personal trainer to Diddy. Then he became the personal trainer to Cassie, and that's how they met, right? And I remember having this conversation with someone last night. Oh, well, he's there for the money, and he might be there for this, that, and the third. And I said, there is no way, there's no way that this man is there for any kind of money, any kind of anything. Because I'm basing it always on the men and what they said, right? Good morning, Pink. Good morning, honey. So I'm basing the response to this man's response. I'm basing it on what the men said. The men said, they always say that there's no way they'd be involved with a person if they knew their past. And I know when I hear men say that, that it's based on a lie, because I know there's men who will deal with women despite their past, despite what they have been through, right? And this Alex is one of those people, right? I mean, he found the love of his life, his wife, through this catastrophe, through this disastrous relationship that she had with P. Diddy, right? And I mean, he's standing on YouTube. Yeah, they say that all the time, and nobody's going to stand by a 304. We know that not to be true. Because when I hear a man say that, I don't believe you, because if love hits you like that, if you're attracted to that person and you want that person, there ain't no way somebody gonna worry about what you did in the past. Most of the time they're not, right? And so I asked myself, right, did this Alex person, did he know about P. Diddy and her? Didn't he know about any of these freak offs, relationship, all that? So he worked for P. Diddy first. There was really no reason for P. Diddy to hide what he was doing from these people, right? Because he was a thug. He was a killer. He was a person that threatened people. So if he was a person that threatened people like that, this Alex Ventura was probably a part of that crowd. So he knew not to open his mouth and talk. So this Alex person knew about P. Diddy. He didn't know the full extent, maybe, but he knew that P. Diddy was not that good individual that he showed to the TV. I say, yes, this man did know about her past. He knew about the whole past. He knew about it. Because if Cassie got involved with him and he didn't know about it, he would have left her upon finding out all of this stuff, but he didn't. He like doubled down on it. Okay. He knew she was in a relationship for a long time. He knew. He had to have known. P. Diddy's and her relationship ended in 2018, of course. And she started dating Alex after that. Okay. After that. So Alex, her husband, worked in the entertainment industry as a personal trainer, as an actor. These people know, they know these goofy shit that these people be doing. A lot of people knew. And despite the fact that he knew what, maybe not the complete and total extent until after he got involved with her, but he knew about it. I mean, because it was common knowledge. My understanding was it was a common knowledge to a certain extent that people knew. So it's reasonable to assume he was aware of her background and what was going on. Okay. But when he got involved with her, their relationship had ended. So he was not concerned about P. Diddy. I mean, he hasn't publicly confirmed whether he knew or not. I mean, he hasn't come out and said, yes, I knew about the past. But it's evident that he has been a champion of this girl and a supportive partner of this girl. So much that he had to have known. I mean, because she is on the stand. He's been there every day since she's testified. She's been on the stand talking about this physical and the mental and the sexual abuse that she suffered at his hands at the freak offs. Okay, so she of course, you know, through all of these revelations, that man has publicly expressed his unwavering support for this girl, pride for this girl, love for this girl, despite what she has been through. When he found out, when that videotape came out, he came out, her husband came out and said, any man that does that, basically he said they're a piece of shit. They aren't men, they aren't real men. Okay. But this man kept this commitment to this woman despite everything. Okay. And I say this relationship is built on love and respect. I mean, and I feel like he cares for her deeply. Why? Because he's consistently supportive of this girl. He ain't backed down not one time. He ain't never said, I'm not going to show up. He has shown up for her in every way, shape, or form. Every statement that he has made has been supportive of his wife, regardless of her revelation, regardless. He posted a letter, I guess it may have been in 2016, whenever that video surfaced, you know, saying he supported Cassie and he would support her forever, or as long as she needed his support, he would support that girl. They have a family. They have gotten married. They have had children. She's about to have a boy. She's pregnant with a boy right now. That man ain't going nowhere. He knows everything. Every time you see a picture, let me see. Every time you see a picture of these people, every time you see a picture of them two, he's right there showing his support. This is him outside the courthouse. Him and their first baby. Them two. Every time you see him, he's all in. That man is all in for this relationship. Okay. And he always praises her, how resilient she is, how much devoted he is. He's transparent in all things that he talks about when he talks about this girl. He understands what she's been through, what she needs to go through. Has nothing to do with her money. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Now, we never know fully the details of people's private relationship, but the evidence from the past gives you a clear indication of what happens in the future, or prediction of the future. The evidence strongly suggests that his love for her is very genuine, very deep, with respect and admiration. I know it's against this goofy YouTube logic. Y'all need to get out and touch some grass, because there are people out here who are just living a life, loving people. Okay, he seems to be passionate about this girl, regardless of her sexual history, which includes that complex relationship with P. Diddy, regardless of her sexual history. And this is what it shows about their relationship. It shows that his love for her is based on who she is and not her past, which is what it should be, which is how relationships should be, based on who I am today. Love me how I come in the door. If you worry about what my past is, we ain't never going to have this passionate relationship that people say they want, the love and the devotion that people say they want. If you worried about what the hell I did in the past, I get it. People, you can't get past it. Don't worry about it. This is a man who got past that. He loves her based on who she is and not her past. Who she is now. As a woman, a mother, a survivor, he loves her. He has never shown any kind of public judgment or made her uncomfortable about her past in no way, shape, or form. He has always said that she has been an honorable and resilient human being. He respects her over her reputation. Respects her over her reputation. This and everything that she has gone through with P. Diddy is in the public eye, despite this crazy ass dynamic, the revelations, the whole nine about what she did, whatever. That man has never once stepped away from that woman and treated her any differently. This right here to me shows me a mature protector, provider. She's secure with him. Real love for this girl. He values her as a human being over what the fuck anybody else thinks. And that's a problem with a lot of men out there. You worry about what other people think instead of what you feel. And if we could decide who we fell in love with, I would fall in love with the richest motherfucker on the planet. If you could fall in love with who you want to, if you could get all the women that you want to, whatever woman you want to who didn't have a past, who was a virgin, if I could get all of that, or a person could get all of that, hey, go on out there and try to get it. But this man found love and respect and admiration where he could find it. When people say he may be there for the money, he ain't there for the money. He ain't there for the money. This ain't about money. This is about loving this woman for who she is and not about her past, because what she did in the past is not her complete and total picture. Just like when a man go to prison or anything like that, his whole person, the person that he is not all that he has done to put himself in prison. The same way, this is how you look at her. He looks at her like what she is today, not what she did in the past. Yes, he is a gift. He is a gift to that girl. Despite what has come across, he is a gift to that damn girl. I'm not going to denigrate that love that man got for that girl. I ain't in a world where don't nobody get love like that. Ain't no way I'm going to denigrate that boy for loving that girl. He is an advocate for that girl. security for that girl, not instability for that girl. He ain't unstable. He walking with his chin up, back straight to this girl. Where some men might react with jealousy and insecurity, he got her sober. You goddamn right. He got her sober with a clear mind, back straight, chin up, 10 toes. That's what he got. And it paid him, and it paid dividends for this boy. Where some men might react with jealousy and insecurity, this man grabbed her and said, I got you. How many people on this planet, people say, I got you, regardless of your past, regardless of what you do. Love me the way I walk through the fucking door. That's what people want. People want to be loved the way they walk through the door. He condemned what P. Diddy did to her. He stood through her through public backlash. Don't you think that man knows that people are calling him a cook? He is anything but a cook. He is I can't even describe how that man is standing next to that girl, despite throwing rocks at her, calling her trash, calling her 304. And he's standing there and he taking it with his chin up, 10 toes down, elevating her, making her feel secure. This is what a protector does. This is what an alpha man does for the woman that he loves. He don't give a damn what other people say. He be running into the corner. A lot of y'all be running in the corner. A lot of men running in the corner. I ain't gonna marry that 304. That's right. That's the way I look at it. This is what true love looks like. If y'all don't know what it looks like, this is what it looks like. This is a grown man's love right here. A grown man's love. This reflects a level of emotional intelligence and depth that most people cannot even experience or muster. He married her, started a family with her, speaks with admiration. This is what I mean when you choose somebody. All in, 10 toes down. I choose her. Despite what the fuck all y'all say, I choose her and she choose me. Okay. He married her, started a family with that girl, speaks about her passionately, admiring her with pride, not as somebody who has a tainted, fucked up past, but as someone powerful and enduring and resilient because she got through all of that. That's the way he talks about her. That's the way we want all of our spouse to talk about her. His love is not conditional or a sanitized version of her past. He loves her more for her courage and her resilience and her honesty and her strength, which speaks fucking like a bullhorn in the middle of the night about how much of a man he is. And his love for her is not conditional. It's not a sanitized or idealized version of her, of what he thinks he wants from her. This is a person who has a real, mature, and healthy love for another human being. Because it's rooted in reality and not fantasy. I know everything I need to know about you, all the dirt, all the ugly, all the scandalous, all the everything. And I love you still. 10 toes, I love you still. That's what he's saying to her. And I'm saying, you don't ever find, most of us ain't ever going to find nobody who loves us like that. We're going to have this cursory kind of love, the surface kind of love, the regular kind of love. This is something else. This is something else. Loving somebody for their clean version of who they are. You got to be clean. You can't be a 304. You can't be dating and sleeping with other men. You can't be doing all of this. When you love somebody because they the clean version of who they are, that ain't love. It's infatuation and a projection. His love for her is the full truth and full throttle acceptance of her beauty, of her trauma, of her growth, of her pain, her resilience, her respect. That's the kind of relationship that lasts. This is what we always looking for. It is what people are looking for. The foundation of a relationship that lasts like that, when you embrace the full beauty of me, despite my past, despite my flaws, despite all that, you accept everything. This is what I said early when I got on here to people. I said, love a person the way they walk through the door. Love them how they walk through the door, not how you want them to be. Oh, wait, I don't know. She been single for 10 years. She must have been having relationships in between. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? So far, so good. 3 kids in. Yes. This reflects emotional maturity. It takes a secure, emotionally intelligent man to hear about this bullshit, to hear about this past, to hear what she did, what she didn't do, what people did to her, and respond with empathy, sympathy, instead of judgment and his fucking ego. Emotionally mature man. This shows me that your love ain't fly by night. This shows me that your love is steadfast. This shows me that you're my protector. This shows me that you are my safe place. This is Cassie's safe place. Ain't no way that man is there for money. Ain't no fucking way. He honors her because despite her trauma, despite the fact that she has trauma, she is more than just this person that had trauma. She is more than P. Diddy's ex-girlfriend to him. To him. And this is what unconditional love looks like. If you don't know what it is, this is it, y'all. This is it. I see everything about you. I see everything about you. Your 3 or 4 status, you're sucking dick, you're being squirted on, and yet I still choose you. I still choose you. That's the choice in relationships. When I say choose somebody, that's what I mean. He chose her. That's powerful. Especially for someone who been kicked, who been treated like a dog, caught in a cage, caught in a spinning wheel, caught in the cycle of abuse. That's powerful for a woman like that, who has been manipulated, abused, controlled, treated like trash. When you hold a human being up and love them despite what they done did, it restores their dignity. It restores the safety and the intimate. When she didn't have control of her body, now she has control. And this Alex person has given that back to her. Y'all hit the like button, please. If you like the content, please hit the like button. I'm doing this shit from passion, pure passion. This is an example of what we call unconditional love in a world where a woman is judged and discarded because she may have been a 3 or 4 in the past. She may have been trashy before in the past. This is especially despite her sexual history and Diddy being public. This man's steadfast support sends a way different message. It says your past doesn't make you unlovable. Your past doesn't make you unlovable. Okay. It makes you a human being. I didn't say this wasn't tough for him to hear. And we really don't know. People say he got up and walked out, but we really don't know that. We can't see. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. It says, oh, it was a request. Okay. Your past doesn't make you unlovable. If you don't hear anything else, it makes you human. Mm-hmm. And then people think she settled for Alex. Did she settle for Alex? She requested that he leave the courtroom. Yeah. Which is a testimony to what she. Yeah, that would have. Yeah. That we have to. That you have to tell your husband to leave. Because I can't. Yeah. It probably broke her heart. It probably broke her heart to have her husband there, even though he may have known the bulk of it, the most of it. Nobody wants to see that look of respect and love change in your spouse's eye. Nobody wants to see that. She didn't want to see that. If she told him to leave, she didn't want him to lose respect for her or lose, you know what I'm saying? I even though it's a difference when I say it to the public and the public has to hear it and you're there and you can't hide your face. I don't want my spouse to be there to hear that. It breaks my heart to know that she requested that he leave. So anyway, people say she settled for Alex. The notion that she settled for him is a fallacy, misconception, because it overlooks the depth and authenticity of his feelings for her and their relationship. And a lot of people may think of her relationship with Alex as stepping down from P. Diddy. You fail to consider the fact that this is something that helped to contribute to their relationship, the steadfastness of their relationship. They have mutual respect, love, and shared values. This is what we all want in relationships. This is all what we ask for in relationships. He has been consistently unwavering in his support for this woman from day one. Publicly praised her for her strength, her resilience, emphasizing the fact that she walked away. She liberated herself from this relationship through her own, despite everybody else. She walked away. So this relationship is grounded in emotional security. This is her protector. This is her safe place. And what she went through with P. Diddy, she needed a safe place. He is her safe place. Jesus, how many people on this planet don't have a safe place? How many people on this planet don't have a safe place? And everybody don't know. And see, when you denigrate it and you make it, you say it's less than what it is, you're saying you've never seen it, that it's not possible. Unconditional love is not possible. It's always possible. And these two have found that with each other. And despite the fact that she's 3 or 4, and that's the maturity. It's the maturity level of people who can look past another human being and say, despite all of these things, I'm gonna love you anyway. Because I fell in love with this person. They say, despite a woman's past, can a 304 find love? Can a 304? Can you find love? Yes, absolutely. Here it is. Testimony. Right in living color. Yes, it can be found. For a woman to go through this soul-destroying, destructive relationship that she had with P. Diddy, for her to come out the other side and find love again, but find the kind of love that heals, uplifts, respects, and protects, hell fucking yeah. Despite the fact that she's considered 304, hell yeah, it can be found. That's why I'm always on the side in the middle. I'm always on the middle. You can't never convince me that despite the fact of your past, you can't find somebody to love you, care about you, respect you, uplift you, want you, admire you. Because her trauma doesn't disqualify her from love. Surviving this emotional abuse, physical, sexual abuse, all of that doesn't make you damaged goods. It makes you a survivor. It makes you a survivor. The right person will see the strength and the beauty in you and decide not to walk away like Alex did. Healing yourself doesn't require being perfect. You don't have to be fully healed and to have everything figured out to be worthy of loving or being loved. Getting this relationship helped to heal this girl. It can be a part of healing this girl when someone you love is patient, consistent, steadfast, kind, sympathetic, empathetic. Real love loves you the way you walk through the door. That's what real love does. Not the edited, nice version of you, not the convenient. I'm not going to tell him about my past. I'm not going to tell her what I did. I'm a 304. Real love is not the edited, dubbed, convenient version. Real love says, I see all your dirty chapters and I still choose you. And this is the way I look at Alex. That's what Alex has shown in his relationship with Cassie. Not because she doesn't have flaws. It's because she's a real person, a resilient person, despite what Diddy put her through. And she's standing on everything. After everything he has done, she's still standing there. And Alex sees her. People say, oh, you got a past and you're 304 and you all this, that, and the third. You ain't perfect and you don't deserve this. You don't have to settle for nothing. You can choose better. Cassie didn't settle for this Alex person. She's found someone who gave her peace, support, family, love, emotional safety, protector, provider. All the things that Diddy didn't give her. Why do you think she kept running away from Diddy despite all of his money? Because he didn't provide any of those things that she needed. The protection, the provider, the emotional safety, the haven. He didn't provide any of those things. And she was missing those things. Love after having trauma doesn't mean you have to you're lowering your standards. It's about raising them to include the emotional well-being and the love and the respect that you deserve. Regardless of whether she was broken in the past doesn't mean she's not worthy of having love in the future. That's what you all have to get. She had to be honest with him from the beginning. And despite the fact that she was honest with him, he was a part of that circle, so he knew what was going on. People get saying, well, he probably didn't know. Yes, he knew. He knew. He was all in. He was all in. And that's the whole thing. Are you all in or you're halfway in? Did you choose or you didn't choose? This boy chose. This boy chose her. And I'm saying ain't no money involved. Ain't none of that involved. It's just choices that he made. And he made choices to stay. It's eating at your soul, Project Leroy. It's eating at your soul. This is a different breed of man. This is a different breed of man. That's all I'm saying. This is a different breed of man. So he married her because he chose her, passionate about her. Yeah. This is what you call a weak man. You need to go back and listen to the stream. Because you're worried about what another man thinks. When you worry about what other people think, then you'll worry about stuff like this. I get it. I get it. I get it. I do. Some of y'all, this is not for a weak man. No weak man would take what he's been taking and stand there 10 toes down with his chin up. That ain't a weak man. It's a weak man who don't know how to stand up for his woman. That's a weak man who don't know how to stand up for his woman, despite what everybody else say. I love her despite what you think. This is what this man is saying. So this is the way I look at Alex. You all hit the like button. Did you all super chat? Did anybody super chat for the little thing? I was jumping gems off the top of my head, and I still only got one super chat. Come on, y'all. We got to support the channel. Are we supporting the channel? Are we not supporting the channel? I have to support the channel, or if I can't get support, then that means I have to cut down on the content. We can cut down on the content. I just can't not have any kind of support. Thank you very much, Reed, for the $4.99 super chat. Hit the like button. Cook HQ. Thank you very much. I'm just showing people a passionate relationship despite what's going on. There's no reason for this man to be over there unless he loved this woman. That would be the only reason why that man would be over there. The only reason. Like Project Leroy said. The whole internet is clowning this man, and yet he's standing there just like Russell Wilson. A whole internet is there clowning this man, yet there he stands. I'm saying you got to get out and test the grass for real. Anybody want to come up? I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up and make a comment about it, they can. We're gonna give you 10-15 minutes a comment about it. If you want to have a comment or a concern about it, if you just think I'm totally off, please pop out. I need the super chats. If you're doing the super chats, please pop out with the super chats. Support the show. Did you support the show? Have you supported the show? This is interesting content. I just thought about it. It was weighing on me all evening long with the conversation. Hey, G Honda, I'm not way off. I'm dead on with this. I ain't been nowhere. It can't get no righter. as what's the name say? It's right. It can't get no righter. This is what it is. Despite what people think, this young man loves this girl. Hmm. No, no, you come and defend your position. I'll be quiet. You come defend your position. You can defend your position. If what I say is a lie and it's just goofy, come defend your position. Mm. And I'll keep myself on mute. But y'all can't defend this position. You can't defend what you say. I don't even know what your position is. I don't even know what it is. I'm not cooking nobody. I'm not cooking anybody. I just said that this man is passionate about his wife, despite this is my whole point. I'm saying this is what unconditional love looks like. And I'm saying you don't know what it's like. So I get it. If you ain't never experienced it, then you don't know what it looks like. Why do we have such a thing called un unconditional love? We have such thing as unconditional love because it occurs every once in a while, and this is it right here. Like you all said, the internet is clowning that boy. The internet is clowning that boy, and that boy is sitting right there, 10 toes down, listening to everything, listening to the way his wife got skeeted on, wife got shot on in the mouth, hair come all in the hair. She 3, 4, 5 men at a time, all this good shit. This man standing there, he listening. Why would he be doing that? Why would he be doing that? He's doing that because he loves that girl. Despite all of that, and she has shown that she loves him too. And those 3, 4 kids on in, she's pregnant right now. 3, 4 kids in, all of that. All of that. We already been around this. We already been around this, G Honda. We already heard what you were. We already heard that. Okay. She requested that he leave the room. Not that he didn't hear what she was doing. He requested that she leave the room. Hold on. She requested that he leave the room. Hold on. My door. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Hold on, y'all. Anyway. Okay. Okay. It's frozen. I don't get it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do that. Hold on. Somebody at my door. Hold on. I'm sorry. They wanted me to park behind. They wanted to park behind my car. They doing something on the road, and I was like, whatever. As long as you don't block me in or do when I get ready to leave, y'all better be ready to move your car. Anyway, so my whole thing is he loved the girl, and we gonna see it. We gonna see how long it lasts. They got 5 kids. They got 3 kids. Finna have a boy, which is amazing, and I get it. I do. If you ain't never seen this, if you ain't never seen it, then it's like a foreign animal to you. Somebody that's steadfastly supportive of you. And this is what he is of this girl. Despite her past, he has to know. He knows everything. And yet he chose her. So I'm saying I don't have no takers about anybody that can dispute what I'm saying. Jihana keep talking in the chat. You got to stand on you got to stand on it. If you think this is a lie, stand on it. Defend your position. But you can't defend your position because what I'm saying is the truth. Despite all evidence. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that man standing there getting tomatoes getting thrown at him. He's standing there getting tomatoes thrown at him for a reason. Because he don't have to. He could walk away. Why ain't he walked away? Ain't got nothing to do with money. Because he could have had money and he has his own money. It don't even make sense. So, despite all of that, he is there. So anyway, we may or we may not be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Despite all the evidence, right? Despite all the evidence. So shows may be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday only. Why? Because we have to shorten it. We have to shorten the program. I'm live every day, but I don't get support every day. I get support every once in a while. So in order for me to continue to do it, I would have to get more support. But since I'm not getting much support, I guess I got to shorten my week. So I might be doing it 4 days a week, and then everything is condensed into those 4 days a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday. If I decide to do something else, then I might do something else. But this channel will be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we'll do all content on those days. But I think all of the things are up for now. But this is what I wanted to do today, to show up for this particular thing, show up for love, which I'm always willing to show up for. And unconditional. I'm always ready to show up for unconditional love, because this is the way the world should be, despite all of these things, despite her past, despite what she is, despite what she was. These people are worthy of love. We say they're not worthy of love, but they are. Okay, they do. They are. Everybody's worthy of love. So she has to have that. She has to have that love. He has to have that love for her. Otherwise, it makes no sense for that man not to be for that man to be there. Because you clowning him on the internet, right? You're clowning man on the internet. Thank you, Stephen James, for the 2 lines. Hi, Lamp and HQ. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. But our next showing will be Sunday. Is today Saturday? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have the pro-black show. Not pro-black show as in pro-black, but pro-black as in why y'all be saying y'all pro-black. And what does that mean to be pro-black? It was a suggested topic from Jay Tillman. Pro-black. Are you pro-black? And what does pro-black mean? What does that mean if you're pro-black? I am pro-black. I'm just not anti-white. There's a big difference. Some people can be pro-white, but not be anti-black. I mean, but we got to work that out. We're going to flesh that out tomorrow with the pro-black discussion. If everybody shows up, it'll probably, I don't know. Should I have it at 6 o'clock or should I have it earlier than 6 o'clock? I don't know. Leave in the chat. When should we have it? Should it be at 6 o'clock? Because I can have a show earlier on Sunday, despite the 6 o'clock. I can have an earlier show despite that. But I don't know. As of now, it's at 6 p.m. It's called What is Pro-Black? And Sundays are going to be called Sunday Spiels. Sunday Spiels, the pro-black information. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But for now, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because I have to shorten the week because I have to have support in order to do that. Everybody supports other channels. It's okay. It's fine. You can't do that. I have to do what I have to do. You can't support as much as you want to. So I have to cut the shows down. I can't be here every week to do that. I have to do other things. Just is what it is. So I will see you all tomorrow if you show up for the Pro-Black Show. So thank you for coming out and supporting Unconditional Love. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you, Repink. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. We got to get out of here.